Welcome back to Chapter 2 now of Sage's journeys through Fallout New Vegas. I just wanted to quickly run through some mods, and then actually with one of them I'm going to head over to a campfire. Because the first mod that I added was one that actually lights up the little fire in the campfires when you use them. So after you use it, you can see that it was burning where you were cooking. I also added a night sky mod. I was a little disappointed with how it seemed a little too colorful and unrealistic for the stars at night. This one has a nice star field and has a really nice high definition moon. So we'll see that at night sometime. I added one that actually fixes the appearance of one of the NPCs in Honest Hearts when we get there. And He's sort of called the Burned Man, and we've seen a little graffiti about him, but sort of wrapped up like a mummy, and then the flesh that you can see is perfectly nice white smooth skin in the regular game, so this fixes it so he's actually burned. And I added the cars mod, and I added a set of 4 mods by Gopher and My Good Eye that let you do a lot of visual changes. Bear with me, the keys that I have set to change the camera zoom are the ones for up and down. So as I flip through these options, it'll do that. The most important one, the one I'm going to use, is Dynavision, that adds a little dynamic depth of field. I'll show that in a second. I could also change the lighting. You'll notice in the background how and this shows up more inside, the way that it changes the way the light sources in the game actually light things up. And I kind of like this one. I could add film grain to it. I don't really like the film grain, or it'll add little effects like the movie. Hold on, I switched to the little third-person view because I was standing there for a little while. Then it also has a set of styles that I could do, like give it a greenish tint, heighten up different colors, just to sort of change the feeling of the game. Anything from black and white to sort of real, overdone stuff. Okay, and I think that right now a lot of these feel a little over the top, although I do kind of like the way that blue makes things look. It works well with some of the others. So I think I'm initially going to start with this off. I might try, like I said, that blue. I really kind of like the look of that. In fact, maybe I'll leave that on. You can combine these with effects that really change them. Make it like a little blurry in an old film, a little hyper saturated, although this is nothing compared to there's the 70s setting. Here we go. That's just really neon. Can do things that wash out the colors, like you're watching an old TV or a washed out Western. And I'm going ahead and leave this one off for now. But these give it a lot of options to change the way that it feels. The one that I am using, this Dynavision, I've got it set to medium. It's got low, medium, high, and off, and how fast it changes is something that I think helps and makes it look like you're actually looking at something. Like when I look off at that at the trees or at the water tower there, they're in sharp focus. If I look at Ed here, and Ed is the thing I'm looking at, give it a second to adapt. Notice how it flipped there in the background, and now there's a little softer focus on everything else. And when I look away, they come into sharp focus, and there's a slight blur on Ed. And kind of like with your real eyes, the foreground doesn't blur quite as strongly as the background. So I look here, and now I see all the details on Ed's faceplate again, and everything else is done. And the game kind of does that when you talk to someone. So what I'm doing now is I'm in lightweight, and I've decided 2 things. The beret just feels weird and looks weird. I'll go back to the old cowboy hat, even though it weighs a little bit more. And and actually puts me overweight. And I've never been this light before, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to grab a bunch of food and supplies to take over to the campfire. And when I have them there, I'll come back and show you a couple of little neat things I can craft, and we'll craft those up, pause again, store stuff, and then we'll get going for real. So if you don't enjoy this kind of thing, you can skip ahead a little bit. Okay, here we are at the campfire, and as you can see, it looks a little burned out, but once we use it, it'll be lit. I've gotten all my food off of Ed, and now let's see, I can make some slasher, which is that one that increases my damage and my resistance, so that's sort of my panic drug. And now look, the campfire is nice and burning with a hot flame that we've been using to make stuff with. So I'm going to go on ahead and make rations from all this stuff. I kind of wish it would take me back to the menu until I chose to exit every time I make it. I don't know if I can eventually find a mod that might change that behavior, but for now I'm just making all of these nasty little meats like roach meat and making them into rations so that when I eat them out of my bag, I don't notice I'm eating roach. I'm just eating rations. So in this fiery purgative was actually very useful too. It was the one that gets rid of venom and stuff. So I make that. And I don't know that I'll use this, but I might as well. I hardly ever use Mentats, but I guess this does a good little boost to my charisma if I have to do speech and my intelligence. Make some dog steak. But here's the one I was most interested in making. If I have empty soda bottles, which are kind of different than the empty Nuka-Cola and whatnot bottles, and prickly pear fruit, the big flat cactuses, when I pick them, I can make cactus water, which does about twice as much hydration to me and actually heals me some. So I thought these would be good to make, so I can make a couple of these. I think now that's all I can make. And I will hand the rest of the stuff to Ed, and then go back and re-prepare for the journey, and we'll meet back at home. Okay, ran into a group of rad scorpions here. I think the one Ed just killed fell through the earth. I just watched it fall through. This is by that Good Springs cave, but then I noticed this tall rock, and so it's a... I got a little piece of duct tape out of there, but there was another one of those little places that has the hollowed out treasure. So I guess now that I've restarted the video and there's another red thing up here, I might as well show us running home. Something else up ahead of us. I think that's another little scorpion in the valley towards our little bunker. Yeah. I don't think they'll come up and bother us. So now I'm probably gonna fade. Oh, notice how different it looks inside now with the little lighting change. It just looks that a little bit brighter and a little bit more colorful in the old house. I'm probably gonna fade this out, but I'm gonna grab all my stuff from Ed and resituate myself ready for travel, and we'll get started on the adventure proper. Okay, downstairs, gonna take a quick nap in my now glowing blue bed. And it's just so that we have pretty much, oops, I guess that didn't get my sleep. Let me do another hour. See if I do 2-hour cat nap. Nope, 3 hours. Alright, so we're as well rested as can be. I'm gonna go ahead and drink and eat a little food rations, and Where is my canteen? There it is. They're under food instead of drink, and then they pop up here when they're empty. If I drink 2, oops, see, that turns my light on and off. If that winds up being irritating, I'm going to go on ahead and go back to the slow version. Okay, so not. Oops, that gave me Ed. I actually want to go upstairs, and I've got a few items to sell to Chet, but first, it's time to actually. Whoa, it's very dark outside. This is, and you see the little bit of change in the stars. There's still some color, but it doesn't seem quite so overwhelming as before. And there's a very nice, real-looking moon. You'll notice it moves kind of quick. That's probably because the game time is so much faster than reality. Moves 20 times as fast. So let's get some night vision on, and then gonna look at my Pip-Boy here and turn on that radio message.
Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you're hearing this, I have a job offer for you. Happy Trails is organizing an expedition north into Utah, off the Long 15, and we need people. We're looking for caravan guards, prospectors, couriers. If you're used to humping it across the waste, straight toward trouble, we want you. If you got a Pip-Boy, we definitely want you. On the other hand, if you're a greenhorn or a city slicker spinning tales about your skills, you can kindly go hang. If we like your gumption, we'll pay you square and treat you fair. Find me, Jed Masterson, at the Northern Passage if you're interested. Luck to you. Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company. If you...
Alright, it's going to start repeating there, and so now that has added to our world map a pointer to where we need to go. And I had forgotten that it was this far north. It's basically the north end of the map. Makes sense, you're going into Utah. So this is Vegas, which I had kind of hoped to save going to Vegas until later. I'm thinking that I may head up around the outskirts so we can kind of look down into Vegas and get up to it on that side. Because we haven't finished out finding the guys. Oh, this is marking service stations for the cars. Somewhere in here is where the little slaves are, and then there's Novak, and we could make our way up that side of the map, but that seems pretty long, and we would probably be over level. You notice that he said he didn't want greenhorns, so that was probably the warning that we should wait till level 10. I'm going to go ahead and wake up Chet in the middle of the night and put my gun up. I'm in town, and sell stuff to him, and then head on up there. And I'm sure we'll pick. I'm not as worried as I was now, knowing how far it is, about being at the exact weight limit, because I have a feeling that still hadn't cleaned up those powder ganger bodies. I have a feeling that we'll pick stuff up from things that we'll inevitably have to kill along the way up there. So I'll be carrying more anyway. So, ooh, really bright with my Pip-Boy on there. And let me take a quick sec. I'm going to jump in. I had at one point set the lighting. Oh, it's not in the mod config. I'm sorry. I had at one point turning on that light. I had at one point turned up the interior lighting because they seemed pretty dark when I used the wasn't using these other mods, so I turned up the interior brightness. You'll notice it's 80. I'm gonna do oh, whoops, I did something. I did night luminosity. I did not want to do that. Brightness up. Okay, so then interior brightness down. We'll take that back down to I think I'll probably still leave it a hair. Well, I'll just bring it back down to normal and see how that looks. Alright, yeah. So now this still looks like a store. I've got night vision on though too. Let's see. Alright, this is a little dim, but I can see everything. So it looks okay to me. And wake up, Jet.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Oops, I'm sorry, I just woke you up.
Take it easy now.
I forgot to put on my trading gear. Alright, whoops. Feel bad because I'm not even selling that much with you, but we do a lot of business.
You looking to buy some supplies? Can do.
You ought to be happy with me overall. You normally don't have 2,000 caps. I bought a lot of stuff from you. So what I was going to sell him was I had a little coyote hide from a coyote that I killed along the way, and a bunch of dirty water. Get enough clean water that I don't need to worry about carrying around the radioactive, and I had a second pan. Want to keep one pan just in case I wind up cooking something. And so we'll accept, and then I'll just make a quick check to see if he has any of the ammunition. I use energy cell. Well, there we go. He's got 2 of them. That's not many. And what about the microfusion? Nope, no microfusion. Laser sight sounds interesting, but I'm going to save my money. Oh, there's the microfusion. It is there. So I'll buy up what he has there. So see, Chet, you made a lot of money for waking up, so that's not so bad. And nothing else. I still want to see what that zombie land outfit's like one of these days, but not for 200 cap.
Thanks. Take it easy now.
Alright. Whoops. So let me turn my light on. And let's see, let me switch back now to civilian engineer in our cowboy hat. And let's start making our way north to that. Why am I stuck here? Oh, is Ed blocking me? Ed, back the hell up. Alright, can I jump over the counter? Yeah. Alright. Okay, and now we need the night vision back on. Setting off at 1:15 in the morning may not be the smartest move. By the way, he sells for 400 caps the keys to the now repaired, beat up old pickup truck over here. This one, you notice it no longer has the little OHO thing. That's 55,181. He'll sell the keys to that for a couple of $100, a couple hundred caps. And one of these days we'll start using that. It's a little clunky driving around. I did play around with driving around and actually drove up north this way and checked some things out just playing around. I try not to preview too much of what I'm going to do. But, alright. Very, very, very dark here at night. I may have to jump up to the green here, and here's our beware. And we've been warned repeatedly about how dangerous it is up north here, so I'm expecting it to be a little tougher. I think they said it was mostly mutant animals, but there may be bandits and things as well. Presumably some of these multiple stop signs to keep out were done by bandits, so I guess we'll find out in a minute here. Okay, there are a couple of things on the horizon. There are friendlies on the horizon though too. Huh. But I have to start sneaking. Keep my eye out ahead. Well, maybe I actually ought to switch to my laser rifle. I only have 100 some odd shots, which sounds like a lot, but as often as I shoot and as often as I miss. Oh, there's some kind of hornet's nest. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is it? Oh, gigantic hornet. What was that called? Wow. Oh, there's another one. Got that one. Whoa. Already got a limb crippled already. Cazador. So that would be hunter in Spanish, I think. Wow. Oh wait, what are those noises? Ed, are you still killing them? Or is that their poison wearing off on me? Oh, I've still got poison effects. Look at that. I'm poisoning going down, so I need that fiery purgative. And I ought to take a healing powder or two. Does this do healing? No, it does no healing. Okay. Alright, these are not to be messed with. It still says there's a friendly somewhere up ahead. Kind of wondering though, because sometimes the Kaiser's got you. Okay, wait, there are more of these. Where is it? Or is that just flickering in the background? I see the reds there on my screen. I don't want to waste my doctor's bag yet because I think I might get another limb injured. Boy, there's 3 of something over that way. Alright. Whatever it is seems to be fairly far off. Oh, here's the friendly. Is that a bird? No, or is that just marking burned body? Okay. Where is this friendly? I think that's Ed behind me now. I know I probably, with things that are very dangerous and it being 2:30 in the morning, should not just be heading off into strange valleys because I see friendly symbols, but burned body. Yeah, it says red. Okay, so there are a bunch of those little boogers down there. See if I can take some out. Boy, that only did half. These are not easy to kill. Oh, that was 5 shots and all of them hit. Uh-oh, this one's coming in. Alright. Get the little one maybe faster. Alright, now there's the big one. It's not lighting up. Let me use my tack. God, moving so fast. There we go. Alright. That was a lot of ammo. And a little bird there. Okay, oh, there's still one more. And it's one of the big ones, okay. Took down half of his health. Ah! He flew behind. He's almost dead, though. So if he starts coming for me, I think Ed could probably finish him off with a shot. It's got a tire with something growing out of it, but I kind of want to go check that out, even though it shot. Oh, it's a skeleton of something. I think. What is this under it? Nothing, just a skull. Okay, whoa. There we go. I knew it was one shot from being finished, and I kind of waited a little late there, but got it. Oh, did I just level up? Whoa. Okay, I was not expecting that. I didn't realize we were that close to level 11. Let's see. That survival is getting interesting using stuff, so I think I'm going to put 5 into it. Feel good about my medicine and repair. My science is pretty good. I'll put 5 into lockpick. And we'll do 5 more into doing damage. I don't know, I've got 1 left, so I'll do the oddball extra to bring science up just a hair. And let's see, back to the same old similar list of things. I still don't know about that advanced sensors. I may take that at some point. Night person, no. I still don't like the ones that I'm seeing that much, other than the 3 or 4 I pointed out before, and none of them make me want to do more than improve my core skills. So, let's see here now. See, endurance gives bonuses to health, resistance, oh, and to survival, so I get a bonus with that. My perception is still pretty good. I mean, I want to eventually have it higher. I like knowing that things are there, but it seems like my problem is now I get little red notifications and they're farther away. No, I'm getting some bonus from Ed on that. Strength does carrying and heavy weapons, and it's the lowest. Charisma gives me bonuses to barter. I think it's either agility, which will help my sneak and my VATs, or I'm going to go ahead and do endurance. And I think I'll probably take it to 8 before I go back and do agility, and then maybe perception, and then figure out the others. I don't have any really heavy weapons where strength is an issue yet, although carrying more would be nice. Alright, so we are now 11. Oh, we have gained the run and gun perk. Alright, I have to stop and see what that is. Stats. Chest is crippled. Run and gun. Run and gun. This reduces the accuracy penalties with one-handed guns while walking or running. Oh, so while I'm moving around, I'll still be a little more accurate. Okay, I can live with that. Oh, there are lots of these little burned bodies. Tribal village. Still keeps... Oh, it was a bird. It still keeps showing there as being a friendly ahead of me. Now it's off that way. Maybe there's somebody hidden in one of these tents. Fiends. Great Khan. I wonder if these guys were fighting each other or what? Coffee pots apart. The ash pile. God, there's so many bodies I can't even remember if I searched them already. I guess I can tell if they're in their underwear. But this was a massacre. And I didn't notice when I got poisoned by these that I was burning or anything, so it keeps saying burned bodies for the ones out there, so I guess these aren't showing up as burned, they're showing up as what they are. Alright, I don't know what's up with that friendly thing and showing. I guess I don't need to sneak anymore. Well, can I see without the, if I drop back to without the green circle and turn on my Pip-Boy light? Yeah, that's much better. Oh, stim packs, good. A little healing for my dumb self. And 2 more, very nice. And with that syringe, at some point in the future, I can make another stim pack. Make sure I didn't kick anything around on the floor. Oh wow, I would have missed all these kind of... These guys were doing lots of drugs. Kim and Jet. Let's see, I checked out that first one. The second one. Oh, nice trimmed leather armor. At some point. This guy? Yeah. And nothing inside the tents. See if any of these rocks are hollowed out. Hey! There we go. We'll make a tribal BB gun at some point. Got schematics to make that. Okay, so this is... Yeah, there's that little tower thing has to be Vegas. Yes, that's north again. That's the way we wanted to go. I know we came in off the road. I'm gonna go see if that little beehive thing... Oh, wait, there was more... Yeah, I'm just about to miss out on hundreds of caps worth of stuff. Although I've usually been storing my drugs and not selling them. At some point when there's something expensive like a car or truck I want to buy, I'll clean those out and take them to just take them to Chet or somebody and sell them all. Okay, so okay, I was going back to check out this. All right. Well, I think at this point it's been kind of short, but I want to go ahead and end the episode here and figure out whether I want to go back out to the road or continue north this way. And I'm generally going to try to do shorter episodes if I can remember to. So thanks for joining me for Chapter 2, and I'll see you next time.